one of my Twitter followers sent me a message and said, "What's all this fuss about women and trade? What's all this fuss about SheTrades?" And I thought, boy, I can't explain to this person in 140 characters what SheTrades is. But I hope this person is watching what is happening, because what is happening is we are creating a global movement that will no longer be able to disregard the fundamental importance of putting more women in the economy.
I support this initiative personally and institutionally as UNCTAD. We have seen in many countries mainstreaming women's role in political leadership. But there's one area that has been lagging behind, and this area has been women economic empowerment. We are enjoined in two initiatives that are very close to what SheTrades is doing. One, that we must drum up the potential of gender-biased targeting under e-commerce. The phenomenal potential of electronic commerce as an enabler for inclusion is phenomenal. All enterprises must now come up and publish the genuine thing about themselves, not about the PR they do outside. Do they walk the talk internally? Do they have fair practices internally? This is part of the sustainability. And I'm very glad that this partnership between ITC and the Barclays Bank and KEPSA brings to the fore an international dialogue that whose time has arrived to be focused on in Africa, to be focused on in East Africa, with best practices being played up and scaled up.
Barclays are committed to the women agenda, yeah, and I'm very clear, this is not a CSR initiative, yeah. This is something because it makes sound business sense, and it's the right thing to do, because we need to run a responsible, sustainable business. And when you think about it, like from a banking perspective, one of the things we announced in December when we had the ITC meeting there was we committed, at least to start, 5 billion Kenyan shillings to be available for women-owned and led businesses where they can access various financing. Yeah, so that's one example. We committed to help 10,000 women to be able to access international trade opportunities.
ITC is a long-standing partner of Kenya and the Kenyan women in business and the men in business, the small and medium enterprises. They will enjoy the full benefits of being associated with SheTrades, starting with their ability to connect to the SheTrades.com platform, a global platform linking women in business across the world so that they can make stronger alliances, so that they can together as buyers and sellers forge a stronger global economy.
So just so that you don't sit idle. 3, 2, 1, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it's fantastic that SheTrade, we are launching SheTrade today in Kenya, and that so many of us women are going to start to work together. It's a time for the women to transform this world, to bring awareness to what we do. I'd love to collaborate with women in Colombia, in Brazil, in Australia, in other parts of Africa.
We have worked with several women groups. A very good example is one of the pieces we have down here. It's called the Gulele suit, inspired by a bunch of women. We call them the Gulele women because we met them and they were just making some fabric, weaving on the loom, and they weren't able to sell this fabric, which is really high quality, to a good market. So what we did, we connected with them, and now we're making apparel from this fabric. We're doing a collaboration, and now we're able to promote them and help them also, you know, like funds and all, help them in terms of designing. So we come up with things together and we're able to put them into the market for a much better price and with much better quality finishing.
Freshly graduated out of school, and I just, instead of going in the traditional corporate route, SheTrades can help me to get to the next level of business.
This is the first meeting I've been. It's helping me of course, it's networking. I've met people and I'm learning a little bit from them. They're telling me, and we're going to meet with them some. So I think that is growth.
I sell both international and local products. Our local products, which we make by our own hands, is the African beads here and the wigs. The rest of the products we bring from abroad. Basically, SheTrades is going to empower women in a very huge way.